Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel freedomtech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session I am going to show you how you can use your mobile camera for TensorFlow Lite on Raspberry OS Bullseye. Okay, so before we move to our practical, friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and let's get started. So friends, as I told you, I am going to show you how you can use your mobile camera. With the help of IP Webcam software, you can basically access your mobile camera for the TensorFlow Lite as a video source. Means with the help of IP Webcam software, we can basically access our mobile camera inside the TensorFlow Lite Python script. Okay, so for that, in last video we have cloned our TensorFlow Lite Bullseye folder. Okay, this is what our folder. Then we need to go simply inside that folder here, TensorFlow Lite Bullseye, then ls. Here it is what our example folder. Okay, so we are going to basically go inside the examples, cd examples, again ls, then cd lite, hit enter, ls. I am going to clear here screen, cd examples, again ls, and here we need to go inside the object detection folder, hit enter. I am going to clear the screen, ls, and here it is what our Raspberry Pi folder. So this is what our last folder, Raspberry Pi. If I just clear the screen, ls, and as you can see, we have all the files inside our Raspberry Pi folder. So what we are going to do, we are going to clone the repository, the new repository, TensorFlow Lite ipcam. Okay, as you can see, here it is the ipcam.py and detect ipcam.py. This is what the two files. Okay, simply go to the code, copy the link, and we need to clone this repository inside the TensorFlow Lite Bullseye examples, Lite examples, object detection, and Raspberry Pi. I am going to make here maximize, and I am going to run the command pwd. So I am right now inside the /home/pi TensorFlow Lite Bullseye examples, Lite examples, object detection, Raspberry Pi folder. And here we are going to clone our new folder. So sudo git clone, paste the link which we have copied, hit enter, and it will clone our folder. Okay, as you can see, this is what our folder. Simply what we are going to do, we are going to first go inside the folder. So TensorFlow Lite ipcam ls, and this is what our two files. So what we are going to do, if I run the command ls-la over here, so here as you can see, these two files, detect ipcam.py and the ipcam.py belongs to root user. So we need to change the owner. Okay, we need to change the owner with the pi user. So sudo chown, then pi shift colon, again pi space, and we need to mention the file's name, detect ipcam.py and the ipcam.py. Just hit enter. Now if I run the command ls-la, as you can see, now it's belong to pi and pi user. So we have successfully basically changed the owner for these two files. Now what we want to do, we want to move these files inside the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so simply I am going to run the command like this way, sudo mv, then mention the two files name, detect ipcam.py and ipcam.py, and then we need to simply copy the path from this TensorFlow Lite Bullseye examples, object detection, and Raspberry Pi. Simply copy it, the path, and here mention like this way, /home/pi/ and just paste the path which we have copied, paste it, and then just hit enter. There is a mistake in sudo command, so sudo, and now just hit enter. Okay, so if I just run the ls command over here, as you can see, there is no files now inside the TensorFlow Lite ipcam folder because we move it inside the Raspberry Pi. Now simply run the cd ... hit enter. I am going to clear the screen, and now as you can see, we are now basically inside the object detection Raspberry Pi folder. And if I run the ls command here, this is what our folder which we have just cloned. Now we need to simply delete the folder. So sudo rm-rf TensorFlow Lite ipcam. That's it. And here it is what our two files, ipcam and then detect ipcam.py. Now what we want to do, we want to simply open these two files inside our Thony editor. So I am going to simply open the Thony editor program, Thony Python IDE. And remember one thing friends, you need to install first ipcam software inside your mobile. So just visit the Google Play Store and download the ipcam software. Okay, then as you can see, I have opened the detect ipcam.py file, and we did here also our ipcam.py file. So click on open. Then as you can see, I am right now inside the TensorFlow Lite Bullseye examples, lite examples, object detection and Raspberry Pi folder. Then here we have our two files. So we have already opened the detect ipcam. Now we need to open ipcam.py file. Click on OK, and here as you can see, this is what the link of our ipcam. So here you need to mention your IP address. When you start the ipcam software, you will see the IP address on your screen, ipcam software screen. So you need to mention that IP over here. So mine is right now 192.168.0.105. okay, I have entered the IP address already. So remember one thing, here you need to mention your IP address. That's it. So we are ready. We don't want to do anything because I have already made changes inside the detect ipcam.py. So we are ready, and I am going to simply start the ipcam software. I have started the ipcam software. Now we are ready, and I am going to simply start our detect ipcam.py script. Run the script, and as you can see, it's detecting the mouse, then it's detecting the laptop. Okay, so this is basically from my mobile ipcam software. As I told you, we have successfully configured the ipcam for TensorFlow Lite as a video source. Okay, as you can see. So this is the way friends, you can use your mobile ipcam for detecting the object with the help of TensorFlow Lite on Raspberry OS Bullseye. I hope you will learn something from this video. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.